see what Elijah went to where they had an altar and they hadn't used it in a while because they hadn't been out there working for God. Elijah said, back, boys, let me get my altar together. I want to repair the altar. Glory, hallelujah. And at the altar, this altar had not been used by the heathen folks, but it had been used by true people that had been worshiping a true God, a legitimate God, or in high place. Elijah, he just took care of God touching contact with the altar that was set up by the heathen that was associated with Baal. Elijah built this altar. Can't you see him first? Go and get 12 stones. Glory, hallelujah, and put the 12 stones there, represent the 12 tribes of Israel, even though they were split right now. You got 2 over here with Judah, 10 over here over Israel, but even though they were split, that God was not split, that God was still one. I'll stop by to tell you, you can split if you want to, but we still got one God, we still got one Spirit, we still got one faith, we still got one baptism. And we still got one Lord that's over us all, and in us all, and through us all. Can't you see them right now? Glory, hallelujah. Seeing to eliminate any possibility that they might say it was a fluke, and they might say that the altar might be ignited by some trickery of Elijah other than by a miracle. I see Elijah begin to saturate the oxen and saturate the wood and saturate the meat. Glory, hallelujah. He said, come here, y'all. Go get me some water. Take these water pots, pour on them, and I want you to fill them up and pour it out on the altar. If that wasn't enough, go get me 4 more and pour it out on the altar. And if that wasn't enough, get me 4 more and pour it out on the altar. And then I can see Elijah, can you see him in your spiritual mind? He began to pray to God of Abraham, the God of and the God of Jacob. He said, I want you, Lord, I want you to come on now. I want you to show up, and I want you to show out. Glory, hallelujah. He prayed that the Lord would show that he was God all by himself. Don't you know there is no God but God? He prayed that God would send fire down from heaven. He prayed that there would be a national revival, and he prayed that the Lord would send rain. Let's look out and see what God did. The Bible said immediately God showed up and God showed out. He sent some fire from heaven, consumed the sacrifice, sent some fire from heaven, consumed the wood, sent fire from heaven, consumed the stone, sent fire from heaven, consumed the dust, sent fire from heaven, consumed the water in the city. Glory, hallelujah. The people couldn't do nothing but acknowledge that the Lord was the real God. Do you know who your God is? Do you know that God is real all by himself? Glory, hallelujah. All after all the people acknowledged that the Jehovah was God and executed the prophet Baal. Could the rain come down to in the drought? You see, sometimes you got to get some things out of your life before God will bless you. Elijah told Ahab, look here, Ahab, so you better make haste now. You better run now. You better get them back to the city because the Lord is getting ready to show up. And he's getting ready to show out. Let me talk about Ahab. I've been praying that the Lord would send some rain. After this long drought, and I see a little cloud way back over the horizon. It looks like just a little man's hand. Lord, hallelujah. I tell you, you better get on back to the city so you can get some shelter because it's getting ready to rain. God getting ready to show up, and he's getting ready to show out. I mean, I can see Elijah beginning to roll over the side of his chariot, and while he's running along the side of the chariot, the little cloud came over. The next thing you know, it spread out, and got really wide out. Glory, hallelujah. I can see the cloud begin to magnify himself. Glory, hallelujah. Begin to get a little darker, and a little bit darker. And can you see Elijah climbing along the side of the chariot? Begin to sprinkle just a little bit. Glory, hallelujah. You hadn't even been dry. when the rain hit the ground, a little blood spread up, you will feel the water in the ground. Elijah kept on running alongside the tent, and after a while, become a little steady rain. Y'all don't hear me. God get ready to show up, and he get ready to show out. And I got in front of the chariot, kept on running back to the city, and it began to rain a little harder. It began to rain a little harder. It began to rain a little harder. And after by and by, as I see Elijah strutting along by the chariot, now he's soaking wet, because it's down pouring, the rain is coming on down. I can imagine that in the chariot, the horse that couldn't see, glory, hallelujah, they had to go by instinct, because the rain so hard, they caught away skin for the baby, but God showed up, and he showed out. I do know that God is still on the crowd. Do I have anybody here today? Do I have anybody here today? Lord, hallelujah. Is that all right? Is he all right? Will he show up? Do you know he'll show up? Do you know he'll show up? My Jehovah. My Jehovah Jireh. My Jehovah Roha. My Jehovah Nisa. My Jehovah Salon. We all know him today. Give God a hand up today. Whatever your need is today, I want you to know that God can show up. And he won't just show up. He'll show out. He'll be more than enough. Whatever your need is today, I beg you to go to God. Go to God in prayer. And I want to leave you with these final words. As we look at Elijah and King Ahab, when they had to finally realize that God was God. And when you finally realize that God is God and he's in the blessing business, I don't want you to be just like King Ahab. He rejoiced. Ain't nothing wrong with rejoicing. All right, glory, hallelujah, but he didn't never give credit to God for what he had done. I can see Elijah. Elijah was humble and said he didn't rejoice, but he got down on his knees. Yes. He went back into prayer, and he told the Lord, thank you. So what I'm trying to tell you is when God bless you, it's all right to be happy. But before you get so happy and get inside yourself, give God some credit. Stay humble when God bless you. Don't get way high on the mountain. Stay low when God bless you. Why would you say no? God keep on showing up, and he'll keep on showing out. Is that all right today? Those that church with me. But acceptance of members may come by letter, may come by Christian experience, may come as a candidate for baptism. Just will you come? Will that be one?